22 Mafia, what's the deal with y'all boys, man? It's your boy Mel. I'm back with another vid, man. You miss me? Cause I missed you, man. But man, today we gonna be talking about having standards and why having standards is so important. You know what I'm saying? There was a time in my life where I didn't have standards, you know? I was like the average guy, and I would only look for a woman who had a nice body, looked good in the face, and had a good personality, right? And when those was my only values that I look for in a woman, I see that my dating life was harder back then than it is now, you know what I'm saying? Because if that's your only criteria for a woman, you basically accepting anything. You know what I'm saying? It's not hard for a woman to look good. It's thousands, billions. Forget thousands. It's billions of good-looking women on this planet. You know what I'm saying? It's billions of women with nice bodies. It's billions of women with a nice personality. So if those are the only things you're looking for, you're still getting the bottom of the barrel of women. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of you guys may be struggling and can't figure out why you can't get a good quality woman, and that the women that you're attracting are only good for their sexual benefits. You know what I'm saying? Instead of providing more value to your life. And the problem is, number one, that you're not valuable yourself. You know what I'm saying? You have no value, so you can't get a woman of value. And number two, you don't have any standards. And this is why standards are so important. And if you lack standards, you live the rough life like majority of people. You know what I'm saying? You get disrespected by a woman. You know what I'm saying? She runs all over you. She probably wear the pants in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? She tell you what you can and cannot do. She tell you what type of man she likes, and you conform and mold to what she wants you to be, because you have no control or no standards over yourself. You know what I'm saying? You have no control over yourself. You know what I'm saying? It has nothing to do with standards. You know what I'm saying? Well, it kind of does, but besides the point, right? So, to avoid dealing with these type of women that are disrespectful, I could go into depth about these type of women, but it doesn't even matter. Y'all know what type of woman I'm talking about. You've dealt with them in the past. You know what I'm saying? And I'm here to tell you how you stop dealing with that, man. And it's by having standards. You know? Now you may be like, Mel, bro, you keep talking about these standards. Standards this, standards that, standard. How do I develop my standards, man? How? Stop saying standards and tell me how to develop my standards. Calm down, bro. I got you. You know what I'm saying? Calm down. I got you, my guy. But look, I used to be the same way, like I said, man, before I had standards. And how I developed my standards was by raising the standards on myself. You can't ask for a high quality woman and you're not a high quality man. You know what I'm saying? It's common sense, but common sense ain't common. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just not. What you have to understand is, if you have, like, if I tell you the standards that you should have and you're still a low value man, you're going to look like those women who be ugly. I'm not going to go there. But you be like these delusional women that's out here who want a man who makes X, Y, and Z and da-da-da-da-da. And they be like a 5 on the scale. If we being honest. That's how you are going to look if you don't upgrade your standards for yourself first. And let me give you an example of this, right? Before I used to accept anything. But once I started self-improvement, once I started self-improvement and I started to raise the standards of myself and I started to be ambitious, you know, I started finding my purpose and I started building towards goals. Now That is a standard that I have set for myself. So now I won't deal with a woman who's not ambitious, who has no direction in life. You get what I'm saying? You have to raise your standards for yourself before you can raise your standards for the woman that you want to have in your life. You know what I'm saying? And that's just a simple example. You know what I'm saying? I got my life together. I started progressing and building towards my goals and being ambitious and having things that I wanted to get done within my life so that I could live better than I do. And within me putting myself at that standard, I now need a woman who's on the same type of wavelength. I don't want a woman who sits around all day and does nothing. I want a woman who is working towards some type of goal. Or even if she doesn't know what she wants to do, she at least needs to be learning skills that can bring her value so that she's not just working a regular job for the rest of her life. You know what I'm saying? We don't want that. And that's just one of my standards, you know what I'm saying? That doesn't have to be your standard, you know? That doesn't have to be one of the things that you're looking for. It could be something different for you, you know what I'm saying? But that's just an example. But once you start to ask more from yourself, then you will start to recognize things that you will also want in a woman. You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't have standards for yourself, you're not going to have standards or be able to recognize what you would even want from a woman. So you have to work on yourself first. This is why I say that the dating game is not about women, man. It's all about you. It's about becoming the best version of you. It's about self-improving yourself so that you can attract a better quality of life, a better car, more money, better women, better food, better, if you do content, better equipment, better, just all around better. Whatever you want in your life, it needs to be better, man. You know what I'm saying? It's all about you, man. This is what it's about. It's not about the woman. It's about you. You know what I'm saying? You attract what you put out into the world. So if you're not getting quality woman, it's because you're not a quality man. You need to be harder on yourself. You need to raise your value in life. That's the vid, man. I'm out.